Hi everyone, welcome back. This is episode 4 of the I Flew My Microlight from the UK to the French Alps series. We have spent around an hour at Courchevel looking at our options for flying back to the UK. We have a good weather forecast for the rest of the day and for tomorrow, but after that we have thunderstorms moving in our direction from the west, which we would like to avoid for obvious reasons. In an ideal world, we would like to be back on home turf tomorrow, but it's a long push. We do have favourable weather conditions on our side though. Here is the route heading back to Bjorn Challenges. It's 159 miles and should take us just over 2 hours. We have chosen to fly up and over the mountains on the way back to take in the views rather than through the valleys. It will take us up to around 9,500 feet at times. So here we are, almost ready for takeoff, or should I say launch. I have to say it's a bit daunting, to be honest. When you decide to hit the power and accelerate down this slope, the thought is that if I was to have any engine problems from that point on, there is going to be no way of aborting the takeoff. I probably won't be able to stop, and there is no runoff area at the bottom. The best you can hope for is to take off and immediately be in an engine out situation, searching for a land outfield in the mountains. Not great, to be honest. But there you are. We knew the risks, the engine is good, so let's stop faffing about and get on with it. If I thought like that all the time, I wouldn't go anywhere, and it would definitely spoil my day. Look at this. Talk about going off a cliff.
Courchevel information, Golf Romeo, Sierra Alpha Mike, Aline Mont, 04. Golf Alpha Mike, décollage, 04.
Go on, Dave. Where's he gone? He's away. Wow. Courchevel information. Golf, Tango Romeo. Lining up. 04. Golf, Tango Romeo. 04, immediate departure. Tell
isolated. These little pockets of houses would feel in the winter when it's all snow covered.
Yeah, definitely. They won't get out, would they?
No, you wouldn't go in anywhere, would you?
proper ballooning night.
Yeah, dropped right off now, hasn't it? Yeah. I never got round to setting that alarm. Well, I think 7 o'clock's plenty early enough. It's only an hour and 7 minutes. I think it'll take us long to pack up, isn't it? We're in the air for 8 or just before. I'd say you'll probably be awake anyway. I was going to put my shirt back on, but I'm not going to bother. It's rigging up. I shall indeed sit here. Downwind of bug repellent. Oh, there goes my phone. Right, we'll put the nice biscuits in that side.